Hi everyone, today we are back with another war video, and this is going to be war number 3 against PYCB. From this picture, it's hard to tell who we're bringing in, but we're going to be bringing in Hulkling, Magneto, and Titania today. We're going to be going up along path 2, and we are going to be taking a mini fight, or a shared fight as well. We do have 2 rank 5 defenders we're taking today as well. So this first fight, we are going to be going up against Wiccan. We're running power back boost for science and an 8% increased special attack boost. We're going to throw on a power start 1 here. The main goal is just to throw special 2 and then throw 1 more after that, and that should hopefully finish the fight. Because of Wiccan's neutralize, we could get incinerate debuffs, which was a little worried about, so that's why I went for the power start 1 and figured I could just try and end the fight as quick as possible. We're going to use the haymaker to start with the heavy, and as you can see, we have the neutralize on us, so we don't want to trigger dex. Thankfully, Wiccan's heavy is very easy to get out of the way of before triggering dex, so we're able to do that there. We're just going to take this into block, and now we're going to build up, throw 1 more special 2, and that is going to end the fight. So, very quick fight. Took about less than 30 seconds. So, great way to start the war. This next fight, we're going to be taking a Crossbones. We're going to be using Magneto for this fight, since Crossbones is metal. I throw on this 8% boost. Honestly, it was just a waste, but I thought might as well. But Magneto's gonna turn off most of Crossbones' abilities, so we should be able to parry, and we should get most of our bleeds to stick if we do throw a special 3. And then he should also shut off a lot of the flourish buffs that Crossbones gets. Some will still get through, but we'll make sure to hit his block if that's the case. Fighting Crossbones, we want to make sure we're also baiting special 1s and not special 2s, just so we don't accidentally get clipped and take incinerate damage. But outside that, this fight's pretty easy. Obviously, this was just placed there to kind of split the path, but not real danger here fighting Crossbones. So we're getting close to special 3. We're going to start to build prowess. And I think 1 more heavy. But we do get some parries not to stick there, as you saw. So thankfully, Magneto's unstoppable triggered for us on his heavy and saved us from taking more damage. But we're going to build just a 14, throw this. I figured this might kill or get him really close so we could just end the fight real quickly. And it does bring him down very close to... We're just going to let the bleeds tick out. And that's Crossbones. So our next fight, we are going to be taking No 24 against a rank 5 Idoom. We're going to be using Magneto. I was a little worried that whenever the buffet over time did trigger, that he might get his unblockable, but we don't see that really happen during the fight. Obviously, Magneto shuts it off for the most part, but some of them do get through, and you'll see that Idoom will get some healing. But still pretty safe fight. The plan was to try and get to a special 2 and armor break him, which is a similar approach I've used against Idoom on node 46. I was a little hesitant to throw too many heavy, countering his heavy attack with mine, just because I know that I was going to get prowess, and he would have 30% chance of triggering the buffet. But now we're up at special 2, so we're going to try and throw this. We could have heavied and thrown specials to keep the arm break on, but as you're going to see, we do a bad job of doing that, and so I'm going to throw this special 1 late, and so now his chances of getting an armor up back, or he has a chance of getting armor up back. Magneto will hopefully shut it off for us for a while, but once he does get it back, we will start to glance again, unfortunately. So at this point, I decided I'm just going to try and build to a special 3. We do eat the tail end of that special 1. Thankfully, we're running an indestructible boost. Because as you can see there, our buff was nullified, so we started to heal a bit. And I think it happens one more time. But as you can see, his armor buff still hasn't came back, so we are going to the special 3. And we are trying to build some extra prowess for this special 3. But Buffet keeps triggering. So we're at 6. Buffet triggers again as we try and get to 12 prowess, so I just throw it. And this is going to get him real close and basically end the fight though, so. Again, super safe fight. Definitely not the fastest fight, but we had the indestructible boost for a while. We ate a little bit of the tail end of 2 special 1s, but overall pretty happy with how that went. So definitely safe assignment. Our next fight, we are going to be going up against this Mojo, and we're going to be using Titania again. We are going to throw on another 8% increased attack boost. We still have the 200% power back boost on as well. So similar plan to Wiccan, we're going to try and throw special 2s back to back. And hopefully that ends the fight pretty quickly. We are going to do our best to keep track of his prompts, just to make sure that we're not triggering too many of them and he gains a bunch of power and throws a special 3 or something and we take a bunch of degen damage. We are going to throw this invul boost on. This is mainly for the next fight though. But yeah, Titania is obviously a great counter for a lot of the fights along path 2. But Mojo can be a little tricky. As you can see, we're using the Haymaker to try and get heavies in when we can. His first prompt is to hit block. And then it's Dex, so we trigger that right away, of course. But yeah, we're building up to our special 2. Trying to get a decent amount of Furies. We're going to do our best to bait special 1s. Just to be safe. I have ate a special 2 before and died, and I don't want to repeat that. But we're at the special 2. We're going to get a couple Furies, throw this first one off. Does a good chunk of damage. Again, his prompt right now is stun, so we're doing our best to not trigger stun. Let's now use special attack, so we're free to stun. And we're just still going to just try and bait out his special 1s whenever we can. This is our last fight with Titania, so taking him in a block, it's just the safe thing to do at this point since we're, like I said, last fight, no need to worry about health. So Titania cleans it up very quickly, super safe, and no issues at all. This next fight was the fight I was most worried about quite a bit, and it is going to be a rank 5 Ibom on EMP and Placebo. So I was originally assigned Nebula, but after talking it over with PWF and Clown, I decided I'd rather go with Hulkling. I was just worried about the chip damage of when I would be building Nebula's charges. So with Hulkling, we basically just play this like any other Hulkling fight. We're going to take his special 1s in the block, no need to risk it. And the big fear here is with EMP, is that if we do get clipped, he's going to transfer all the energy damage over. Now, I'm not sure if it would instantly one-shot me, but I'm pretty confident it would. Or at least get really close. So we really don't want to get hit. So you're going to see I take all these special 1s in the block, no need to Dex. We get pushed to our special 3 to start. Obviously, ideally, we'd rather throw special 2s. But we're playing it really safe. We're not going to force anything. If this fight takes a little long, it takes a little long. Also, we want to bait his special 1s out. I really don't want to take special 2s in the block. And here we're going to try and get a special 2 off. Once we trigger it, we do want to make sure we wait a second so all the weakness debuffs drop. So you're going to see me trigger the unblockable, wait for the weaknesses to drop, and then we're going to dex into this special 2 with 2 Furies. We have our power back boost as well. We're going to bait this special 1 out, take it all on the block again, and then we're going to go in with the Furies. He's super low now, so 1 more special 2 and we will be done with this fight. So went super safe, super smooth, no issues, but again, that energy transfer could really do a ton of damage, and I think if you did get clipped, you might get one shot. Unfortunately, we did end up losing this war to PYCB 0-1, so an excellent clear from us with only 1 death. But hats off to PYCB. They did excellent and got a donut as an alliance. So we're 1-2 on the season. Hopefully we can keep up the momentum from the 1 death war and continue with that through the rest of the wars for the season and hopefully finish Masters. Thanks for watching.